to Realms of Roleplay, Night City Stories. Where we last left off, our band of bandits was infiltrating Omnitech. And things were going according to plan-ish. So we're going to pick up kind of where we left off. Zigzag and Raven are in a elevator with Officer Diggins and Officer Penny headed to Phoenix office. So we're actually going to start with Sid, Ruby, and Gizmo. You all are on the 25th floor at the Skywalk. What are you going to do?
So I want to message Zigzag and say, where are you?
Text or comms?
Text.
Okay. Take my phone out, go to our group chat, and I'm gonna say, in the elevator, going up to Phoenix office.
And I'm
all
gonna
of
say,
our pockets buzz.
like, whoa, what? No.
Yeah, I get a text back and say, yeah, it was the only option available to us.
Then I'm gonna message back, do you want me to try to stop the elevator?
I'm gonna nudge Raven also to look at her text messages, her group
While
chat.
this is happening, I walk up to what is presumably, there's got to be some sort of ledge to look over, and just light up a cigarette and look, and I'm like, I look back at everybody. It's a long way down.
I open a different group chat. I'm like, what's going on?
Who's in this one? Bit?
My
Anyway,
pocket still buzzes.
It's the one without me in it. You know how every friend group has the side chat where you talk about the other people in the friend group? Yeah, absolutely.
No, I always
think
thought
I've
it would be
noticed
us talking about Raven, though, but okay.
No, Raven's got
I'm
one
never
without
in
you,
that
Sid,
side
also.
chat.
I know. I'm definitely not in
Ruby's
that.
never in that.
Yeah.
Ruby's never
Raven's just
in that
chatting
side
herself.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm sending over memes, but nobody's responding.
Weird.
chat.
You have one
I'm gonna
number
text
off, you're
and
texting
say-
someone's grandma.
Okay, so it's taking
I'm gonna
Zigzag.
text and say, answer the question, Zigzag.
Yeah. Can you, is my question, can you make my elevator stop on the research lab floor?
So I'm going to look around and see if there's a place for me to jack in.
You see that you can access the terminal in the elevator. You know how
Okay.
like sometimes there are like phones and stuff in
Yeah.
there? They have like a little PC that you can use in there.
All right. I also love that PC is your default for computer. I just had to say that. It's just so charming.
It stands
Okay.
for personal computer.
That's also branding, isn't it? You can't,
Yeah,
can't say
Is it?
brand.
Oh,
so saying
gosh.
PC is.
I have to beep it every time I say that.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody owns it. I think Bill Gates is all
No,
set.
PC. No,
That's
I'm
what she
saying you're
said.
saying PC
Yeah.
so that you're safe from branding.
Oh,
issues.
yes.
Can we bleep it out anyway
Exactly.
so that people
Yeah.
are like, what are they saying?
It's like, man,
Yeah,
they're
there's a
cursing so much
beep,
in this
and you're
shit.
gonna jack into it.
You didn't really
Yeah.
want to jack in. You just wanted to wear the glasses, huh?
Listen, I'm here to save
I'm
the day.
standing right here. I could have
Okay,
done it the
all
whole
right.
time.
Refocus.
yeah, let's do it.
Gizmo, take it up.
Okay, hit me with the net check.
Hit me with a net check.
I was thinking that.
I got a let's see, wait. Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay, cool. So
You're all dead.
Blow up.
My thresholds are different. They're different for net running.
Yeah, DVs on
They
the
are
network's
different. So you are able to gain control of the like elevator system, so you can see all the different elevators throughout the building.
Okay.
You see that Zigzag and Raven are currently in. I'm not going to make you do a check to figure out which elevator they're in because I assume you'll be able to do that with your 13. But you see that they are actually on around the 60th floor right now.
Okay. Can I send them back down to the 42nd floor?
Yes, you can. I'm trying to figure out how this works.
I look over at Zigzag's screen to see what I was supposed to have seen in the first place. It turns out I wasn't actually a part of that group chat, so...
I add Raven to the group
Forgot
chat.
to add Raven. Dope.
Can you do another net check for me, please?
Yes. And while I'm doing that, can I also message Zigzag?
Yeah.
In hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, like, can I send you? Do you want to go to the research lab or do you want to go someplace else?
Well, I think I said research lab. I think that makes the most sense. Are you anywhere near the research? Are you anywhere near the research lab?
No, we're not. And also, I just got a win, so.
Oops.
Okay, never mind. So you're able to just control where the elevators go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna send them to the 42nd floor, please.
Awesome. 1 sec.
Can I ask Sid if she's capable? Oh no, because you can only control the elevators.
Well, I'm gonna check.
Gizmo.
No,
Yeah.
ask me.
I want to. No, well, hey guys, is there any way, both of you, let's all be inclusive, unity. Is there any way of knowing why I'm so laggy? Is there any way of knowing what the plan of the other building, what's in this other building in front of us? We've got a skywalkway to another building. What the hell is in this building?
I can definitely have Charles scan it.
Yeah, give me a tech check for Charles.
Because
That's my
everything
little
we know
buddy.
is in the building that we're currently in. Correct?
Is it on his
42nd
current map?
floor and-
Yeah,
do we
Charles
have the
has
map
it.
Oh, he
still
does
from the
have that
phone?
map, right? From
Yeah.
the previous...
yes, Charles does have the map. But I think it was like everything above the 25th floor is just like you can't see specifics.
So
So
this would be a new...
yeah.
Okay. Got a 21.
Awesome. So Charles is actually able to finish scanning the rest of the building since you all are a little higher up now, and
Yeah,
you
but-
see that, and you can also see it when you're standing on the skywalk, that there are several skywalks as you look up, and so it actually goes back and forth between the buildings. So it looks like the first part of the building that you're in only goes to the 25th floor, and then you have to cross over to get higher and keep crossing back and forth.
Oh, we have to cross back and forth.
Yeah. However,
Damn it.
Zigzag and Raven, because of the device that Officer Penny used, you can bypass the skywalks and go straight to the top or to the bottom floor.
But is there any way of knowing what is in? Because, like, we know that the 42nd floor and the 98th floor of the building we are in is Calypso and Juno and Fennec's office. But can we see what is actually in the other building, or is it just offices?
Yeah, so you can see that there are like other R&D labs. There are like a few training facilities. So they run simulations in there. You see that there is a giant warehouse on a floor higher up, and for some reason you can't see what's in that room.
Okay.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
I definitely want to know more
Not
about
a
that.
fan.
Okay. So I was able to get them to go back, right, to the 42nd floor, to go down to 42nd.
That's correct.
Okay.
So Zigzag and Raven, you are in the elevator, and all of a sudden you just start going back down, and you see Diggins and Penny are pressing the buttons. So like, what's going on? So you're headed back towards the 42nd floor. Sid,
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
I'm just gonna look at them. I'm gonna be like, not gonna lie, guys. I actually really have to go to the bathroom.
You see Officer Diggins is like, I'm so sorry. Well, as soon as we can get it to stop, we'll take a break and you can go to a restroom.
Cool.
So
Because I really gotta go.
you all are headed towards the 42nd floor. Is there anything Sid, Ruby, and Gizmo you wanted to do?
Well, as soon as they're out of the elevator, I have something I want to do.
Okay. What about Ruby and Gizmo?
I am just trying to hide the fact that I'm terribly afraid of heights, so I'm just kind of like staying quiet and smoking and sweating.
Awesome. What about you, Ruby?
Okay, I'm just gonna present another idea to the group and say, obviously, I want to get up to Juno and Calypso as soon as possible. Here's a thought. What about if we go into the other building, plant a bomb somewhere in the other building, potentially to distract all security to head towards that building as we keep making our way up?
We can
Is
do that.
Crazy?
Well, so we could also we could do a few other things too that would be maybe less lethal. I can actually probably get a hold of some sort of machines and make the machines go bad or something like that if you want. If you want to get over and I can jack in. It just depends on like whether you care too much about like if there are people up there.
I don't care if there are people up there. Those people hurt my people.
Okay, so
Well, not everybody in there's, you know, I mean, there's got to be some people who are just like work in the mailroom, right?
I mean, we used to work here, Ruby.
Yeah, and we left because we knew it was crooked.
Okay, so let's figure out how to make a diversion. As soon as they get off the elevator, I'm going to try. So Ruby, they are going to the 42nd floor. I think that Zigzag and Raven, maybe they can get, if hopefully they're with some people, maybe they can get to Juno and Calypso and help them. And then I want to freeze all the elevators so that no one can move around in the, if I'm able to, then no one else can move around except for us.
I like that plan. Sid is
All right,
back, baby.
well, let's do it.
I'm starting to feel a little better. I don't know. Maybe there's something about being here that's just making me feel like, also the possibility that I'm probably just gonna die. I'm just ready to put it all in, all the chips.
Sid, you're not going on this one. Trust me. We're taking these sons of bitches down.
Are you like a witch or something? How do you know when I'm gonna die? Like, you just are like so clear on all of this, and I don't understand.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you do the computery?
For some
BS
reason,
stuff,
the
or I'm
elevator's
about to
taking
plant a
forever.
bomb?
Okay, the elevator is somehow taking forever. Can I speed up the elevator and get it there in time? Because I'm tired of waiting on this thing.
So as you all are kind of figuring out what to do and arguing, so the elevator gets to the 42nd floor, and as it opens, you see that there's sort of this decontamination mist in the hallway, and Officer Diggins and Penny kind of look at each other and they're like, I don't think we're supposed to be here.
If I don't go to the bathroom right now, I will pee in the elevator. So we gotta go.
I am gonna take my phone and start the live stream up again, but like I'm just holding it and I'm trying not to be obvious about it.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
I feel like Officer Diggins and Officer Penny are so far like out of their element right now that they either don't notice or don't care that you're doing that.
Perfect.
So yeah, they're like, okay, Penny, you take her to the bathroom, and I'll stay here, but just make it quick.
I'm not staying in the elevator while my assistant has to go use the bathroom. If she's using the bathroom, I'm using the bathroom, and I just start walking into the floor.
We share the same bladder. So, metaphorically, of course.
Yeah, you get really close on the
You've
road,
bonded,
you know?
yeah.
On a tour.
Your bladder's synced up.
Yep, thank you.
They're like, oh, wait, you can't. And you all start to walk into the 42nd floor. They quickly come behind you really nervously. So the lights are really dim on this floor, and you can see that down the hallway, once you pass through sort of the decontamination area with the steam, there are double doors lined down the hallway that lead to different rooms. They each have like a small glass window on them, and then at the very end of the hall, you see that there is a door, a double door that has sort of a drapery in front of it. unlike all the others.
Okay, really quick, and I don't think I've used this for the entire season, so I'm sorry. I do have the cyber optic like low light, so I could see in like the darkness. So
Episode 13, bring it on.
Let's do it.
It's like when you play
We've had
a
very
game like an
bright
RPG,
pictures.
like that like 60 hours in there, like, and here's a new battle mechanic, and you're like, I've been playing this game forever.
No worries. So yes, so unless you see in the dark.
yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah, so you are able
Hand cannons,
to.
visibility in the dark.
You know what? Your optics are like so on point that you're able to see. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because that's gonna bite me in the butt later. So
What can
you're
we
able to see in the
see?
dark.
Yeah, I don't know. What are we seeing?
No, you're able to see in the dark.
Brown bear, what do
and
you
so
see?
It's like the lights are completely bright. So you're kind of leading the way as you're going down this hallway, and we're actually going to cut back to everybody else first.
Thank you. I really want to finish. I really want to finish. I really can't see right now.
So you all are what are you up to, Sid?
I want to lock down the elevators.
Awesome. So you lock down all the elevators. You can see that they all kind of have little red X's over them, so you can like
Nice.
move them at your will.
Okay, I want to also see, can I access anything else through this part of the tech that I'm jacked into? I want to see if I can get access to any sort of files or data.
No, that was the second check that I asked you to do. So
Got it.
from
Okay.
this particular terminal, you can only access the elevators.
All right, cool. So I check out. Thank you very much.
Can I text Callista and say any updates on Omnitech and Fennec?
Yes. One sec.
I'm just slowly backing towards the wall. Just kind of getting real comfortable. But trying to do it in a cool way so nobody notices.
Yeah, while they do that, I'm like, hey, what's up, Gizmo? How you doing? Look outside. Isn't it cool down there? Look at this. Come over here. And I grab his arm and I take him over to the window. I'm like, I've never been in this high before.
Sid, you know I have a thing with...
You have a thing. What kind of thing do you have? What are you talking about? I don't know. Tell me.
You know, I told you that you might die first.
No, you told me that I would die first, actually. So, yes.
Well, now you're definitely going to die first if you make me stand at the edge. Can we stand back here, please?
I mean, listen. I feel like it would be very much against your interest to kill me right now. So here, let's just take a peek. Down, look, down, look. Oh, what do you think would happen? Do you think there's any place I can like throw a little bit, like a penny or something? That might kill somebody from up here.
Oh, the shrimp is coming up.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to stop. I don't want to deal with puke.
Well, as you are tormenting Gizmo, Ruby, you get a message back from Callista, and she says that reinforcements will be there within the hour, but she doesn't have any additional updates on Fennec.
Can I just text back and say why?
She replies back, too busy saving your butt, and then like a bunch of emojis that I won't describe.
And then I would like to reply back.
Eggplant.
Whoa,
My
that's
eggs
different.
I'm gonna
That's
reply
different.
back.
That's different.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Vegetable.
So you tell her it's not good enough. And let's go back to Zigzag and Raven. So you're in the hall. I mean, all the doors look the same except for that one at the end of the hall, so you don't really know if there's a bathroom anywhere. What do you want to do?
That funky door seems like a bathroom to me.
Yep.
Just pee in
I'm like,
there.
oh, look, the bathroom. And just start not making a run for it, but I'm going there with purpose.
Okay, awesome. You see that you and Zigzag head to the room at the end of the hall, and Penny and Diggins kind of break away from you guys, and they're like looking in the other windows, and they're like, oh, this is messed up. And so as you get into the room with the tarp over it, you see that there are probably like 12 really large pods, which look like sensory deprivation pods. And it's hard to make out like who's in them, but you can tell that there are figures in each of the pods.
Officer Penny, Officer Diggins, mind telling us sort of what's going on here in Omnitech? These look like people in pods. And are they here? Is this sort of a consensual situation? Because it doesn't look like a bathroom to me.
I gasp loud enough for the live stream to hear.
Fantastic. Yeah.
You see, Zigzag, there are comments like, WTF, what's going on? Omnitech has secrets, all this kind of stuff. And Diggins and Penny come in and they're like, what? I've never seen anything like this before. We should tell somebody. And go ahead and give me perception checks, please.
Yeah, hold on.
These security guards who are like, this looks like a company secret. We should tell people about it.
Like, man, this is crazy.
Whistleblowing officers.
These poor guys. These are the guys who like got hired because like the other jobs like at McDonald's just weren't paying as well, and then just worked out and like.
Yeah, they're
doing
grunts.
amazing.
They're gonna die so
No.
badly. I feel so
They're
bad
so
for them.
sweet. No, we must protect them at all costs.
They're gonna they're gonna melt. It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna like.
I rolled a
I feel it.
17.
17? Okay.
You mean
good.
Omnitech?
It's a perception, right?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, cool.
Unless it's hearing, at which point it's a 13.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Zigzag, you are like really enamored by what's happening.
Yeah.
And the lighting isn't very good in this room, but Raven, that doesn't bother you at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually see that not only are there 12 pods in here, but around the room is sort of lined with silhouettes who are standing in the dark. But you can see that it is these like really muscular, deformed looking creatures. And some of them have animal masks, like the creatures you saw in the park, but some of them don't. And the ones that don't, you can see that like their faces are tattered and barely holding together. Some of them have skeletal faces. And they're sort of, they're like about 20 of them in the room.
I'm gonna lean over to Zigzag. I'm gonna say, hey, I need you to trust me on this, okay? Turn on the flash.
Raven,
Trust me.
we got this far, but sometimes I think that, okay, I turn on the flashlight of
People
the
have to
phone
know.
so that the live stream gets a good look at these figures.
Awesome. So you turn on your light, and as you do, Zigzag,
Great.
you see this as well. And you see that standing on a balcony, above you all, is a tattered and decaying figure, and you see that this person has a ghost eye, and you see that this is the Reaper, and it looks like there are a bunch of like little robots like Charles that are mending his body, and as of right now, it seems like he hasn't noticed you.
I messaged Zigzag right now.
You
we're
don't
gonna
know
come
this
to
is
the-
happening, Sid.
I know, but I haven't heard back from her. I know we sent her to that floor. I'm like, are you guys
you
okay? What can you see?
I
Okay,
feel
so-
like Ruby got a notification when I went live. That feels like a normal thing that Ruby would have as my manager.
I mean, that's a good
I was
point.
going to say, and the elevators have stopped, and we know that you're on the 42nd floor.
Yeah.
And so we're watching the live stream. Yes.
Okay, then we're watching the live stream. And then I'm like, well, we have to get there. We have to get to the 42nd floor. This is really bad. They're going to die. Yeah.
Well, now that I'm in the group
gotta go.
chat, I'm gonna send a text. We need the Nova help. I don't know how much longer we have, but we need them now.
Okay, awesome. So this is what we're gonna do. A lot of
10
stuff
Novas
just
or
popped
the
off.
Benito Novas?
The Bonovas or the
Benovas?
or the
Novitos?
Primes?
Novitos.
Novitos.
Yeah, Novitos. No, it's Bonovas.
They both sound like delicious chips.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
No,
Okay.
actually,
Two
Novas.
different
Novas it would be
flavors.
like a delivery, like a freezer pizza.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Now that we've engaged in a juicy part of the story, I took out my hair clip. I'm just not going to put it back. So now you know it's really going down.
But that's Raven suddenly just did the secretary in the movie move. Took the glasses off to
That's how
bed.
you
Take
know
off your
that it's about
glasses
to go
and
down.
suddenly, like, you go from.
Yeah.
So we're gonna actually roll initiative now, for real this time.
Oh,
Hey.
We have to
Bound
get there.
happen.
We have to get there.
Episode 13.
everybody go
Ruby
ahead and
learns how to
initiative.
roll initiative.
Oh, all of us? Like even the ones who aren't there?
Oh no. I
God.
rolled for the first time in ages.
A5.
Yeah, remind me how to roll initiative.
Reflex plus a D10.
D10.
Oh wait, I have to plus that.
Okay.
Never mind. It's
Oh,
not a lie,
okay.
I'm a liar.
16.
14.
Okay,
I got a
Hold on.
15.
14.
so Zigzag,
Also, it
you
has to
got-
be Bonovas because Novitos just means newbies in Spanish, like little new people.
Okay, good.
So Zigzag, you said you got a 15?
Yeah, 16.
16? Okay. And what about Gizmo?
I got a 15.
14? Okay. And Sid?
14.
Okay. Raven?
17.
Okay, cool. What about Ruby?
14.
14? Okay. Is that everybody? Yeah. And let's see about the bad people.
Charles? Does Charles get initiative?
Charles, please.
Gizmo, do you want
Please, can
Charles
Charles
to
have
act on
initiative?
your initiative, or do you want Charles to have their own initiative?
You can have his own initiative. I mean, if I'm allowed.
If you
to.
want.
How many HP does he have? 2, right? Let's just be real clear on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily that he has to go into battle, but we can use him in a tactile way.
I'm just reminding
Because
you.
either way, he's going to be on me, or around me.
And for similar reasons, can
That
I
sounds
ask,
awkward.
does Magnum
Probably on
have
me.
initiative?
I mean, Magnum is
Sorry.
currently unaware of the situations that are happening, but
I know.
Yeah, I have his phone number.
I was
though.
being
Yeah, you have his phone number.
my
You've got to
first-
bring Magnum in.
oh
My
my
first
gosh,
action
I
will-
forgot
Maybe he's
about
checking
that.
the live stream.
I purposely took his business card.
Oh man,
You
I
did
was not
this.
thinking when that happened. Yeah, no, yeah, you have his phone number. Yeah, you can totally call him up.
And yes, I
so-
would love Charles to have an initiative, so let me roll for Charles.
Okay, roll
Wait,
for
so Charles is on you, right?
He's always on me. Otherwise,
I'm just
And Magnum?
getting it straight in our heads.
checking.
just like
It's like a brain worm just on the side of your head, just constantly.
bopping around,
Like
a little
Ghost
ferret,
Eye. Ghost
like a
Eye.
robot ferret.
How did Reaper survive getting freaking destroyed in that building? That's outrageous.
Wait, hold on. So Charles, what happens if Charles gets crit?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, then go ahead and
Well, it's
roll
just-
again. Charles is gonna be first.
He's
Charles
the
can be
fastest
fast.
robot in the West.
Such a good.
Absolute mad
Yeah,
lad.
22.
22. Awesome.
Oh my god.
Pew, 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 pew.
Love it.
Charles is so gonna die, but it'll be great.
So I have a
Love
question.
you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because there's I forgot if we solidified. Does he have any kind of like spring-loaded like launching kind of mechanism?
Like for weapons or like of himself?
Just like no, like for like just like literally like anything you want to like project from him that he can just like launch, like whatever. it may be.
Yeah, let's say that he has something that's kind of like a t-shirt cannon. So like
Exactly, okay,
small
perfect.
things he could probably launch them.
Perfect. And then my other question. No, you know what? Might not be applicable. Never mind.
Okay. Cool. So, sorry, my PC is being slow.
Beep.
Funny. Okay, so let me finish rolling for these.
That was my favorite moment. People watching and just go, "What was that?" Ha, funny.
Yeah. Sorry, sometimes I get overloaded with the multitasking. Let's
It's
see.
a lot.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, that works.
P.S. Yeah, Ravens. Yeah. I say, yeah.
Man.
And
Whoops.
also, Charles can duplicate anything that is put inside him. Yes,
Not
That
just
is
shrink.
correct.
Put the C9 in him.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
You can make copies of them.
That's all what I was thinking.
Yes, that's what he said. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. Yeah.
Any more ideas?
This was all why I wanted to know if he could launch things and duplicate them. because-
Oh, I thought it was just because you were hungry. That's where.
No, it's because I got
I need some
C9s
more
on me,
shrimp.
and we can launch some bombs from afar if we need to,
Mauler.
and remote
I love it.
detonate them.
I
And
feel like
maybe
we're
have
all
extras.
going a little stir crazy because we're worried we're all about to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
I
I'm
mean,
Like,
we're
we're not
coming
gonna-
up on the
Yeah.
end, guys.
gonna
So
Yeah.
make sure
think.
Omnitech is just dust if we have to.
let's run down your backup real quick. So,
Why?
just
you
so
killed
we're
my
all
girlfriend,
aware
by the
of
way.
the situation. So there are 10 Novas who will arrive in 1 hour's time. So because we are in initiative order in hours time, let's just say it's gonna be 16 rounds. It'll be an hour.
16?
Yeah. Each round is like a few seconds. So I'm
yeah.
actually speeding up time because it should be longer than that.
Yeah.
But I want to speed it up. So in 16 turns,
Ruby's
16
slow.
rounds, your 10 Novas will be available. You have 6 Bonitos and 7 Novas who are available right now. So Zigzag, since you were kind of like the commander, go ahead and roll initiative for them, and you can give them orders on their turn.
Using my initiative?
No, they need their own initiative.
Okay. No, so sorry. Using my reflex skill.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. 19.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Ooh.
Okay.
Early.
They did a
Okay.
better roll than I did.
Listen,
Although
we need all the help we can get.
the elevator's locked down. Just remember that.
Yeah, who locked him down?
Listen, I
Uh-oh.
thought I was doing a good thing. I also thought it was a good thing to send you to the 42nd floor. Obviously, it would have been better to meet
Luck.
Panic.
Would it?
But
Who
also-
knows?
I don't know.
Also gonna
Luckily,
say
all
that,
those Novas have been playing a lot of tennis. They're very fit. They can run upstairs.
Yeah.
A lot.
So
Very
the
fit.
Bonitos and the Novas have what was I going to say? Oh, there are 13 of them, but I'm going to say that they move as a unit. And then once they like get into the mix of things, if you want to give them individual tasks, then specify. Each of the individual units is going to have base stats. So they're not very strong and they're not very durable, but they're helpful.
I can't send them to their death. I'd be a bad
you already
commander.
Okay, so all that is done.
They died when they joined the Bonitos.
Exactly.
So Charles is first. What is Charles
Yeah,
gonna
that was
do?
pretty rude.
Well, we're still stuck. We're still stuck in a position where like we need to get to them more than anything else, right?
That's right. Okay, so we're learning on the fly, everybody. We're learning and adapting. That's how we do it here. I'll say this: when we go to Gizmo, Sid, Ruby, or Charles, you can have the option to either act individually or act as a group.
Okay.
So if you decide to act as a group, then you can progress through the tower. But that means that for this particular round, you won't have any individual actions.
Got it.
Okay.
That works.
Well, I feel like we'll have to do it on
I
this
think-
round, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm kidding. Yes, I'm in.
We're all like, oh, okay.
That was excellent acting, if I may say so myself. That
I was channeling Raven.
Very,
Yeah.
very believable.
Wow.
Very believable.
Wow.
So you all are
Yeah,
currently-
we're as one.
You are 1 right now. You're on the 25th
All for
floor.
one.
And let's say,
Oh,
yes.
is the other elevators in the other building shut down, or just in this building?
So Sid has control of all the elevators in both buildings at the moment.
Which means that, I can jack in and unlock them for us. No one else
'Cause we can-
supposedly can.
But I'm guessing once they're unlocked, they're unlocked.
Well, we
Or
can
is it
see.
just
I think I would
the one
unlock
that you're
our.
in?
I intend to only unlock our individual elevator that we want to use. I want to control
well,
who
cool.
has access.
Let's go.
We'll see if that works, but that's the intent, is to make it so that we are the only ones that can use the elevators.
Okay, so new plan. This is what we're gonna do. When you act as a group, you can either move, you can stealth, or you can use a skill. So using a skill is like hacking a terminal, using the elevator, something like that. So if you choose to move, you can move faster, but you won't be stealthy. If you choose to stealth, you can sneak and you won't be detected, but you'll be a little slower. So you decide what you want to do as a group, and then you need to make a group check, and we'll take the average of the group check.
Okay. So we are in disguise as employees, so I don't think that we need stealth right now.
Right.
I propose that we move to the across the sky bridge. Gizmo, you can hold Ruby's hand. It's going to be fine. And we'll get to the other elevator. So sorry, Giz. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's just move.
And let's get to the next elevator.
All right.
Gizmo, go first. We're pushing you behind.
I
You
take
won't
a
have
really,
a choice to
really
go back.
deep breath, and we do that thing where I just hold the side as we go.
Dude, just don't look down. Let's go.
I grab
Let's run.
Gizmo's hand and pull him across. Okay, so what do we have to do? We roll a d10? Carmen?
Yeah, we're just moving.
Yes. So
just
you're
move.
going to do an athletics check, and we'll take the average of the athletics check.
$13.
Okay.
$21.
Awesome.
14.
Okay. So you are able to pretty quickly get through the 25th floor and make it to the elevators on that side. You're able to get to the 27th floor just by going up the stairs because you didn't do a skill check. That's another thing. If you don't do a skill check, you take the stairs. If you do a skill check, you can take the elevator.
Okay.
So you are on the 27th floor at the moment. And I would ask just to help me out if you keep track of that for me.
You got
That'd
it.
be great.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, okay. That is you all. And now I'm going to make a check for something. Okay. As you turn on your light on your phone, Zigzag, you notice that the Reaper, his head turns and looks at you all. And he starts to vibrate and
Fun.
in a way that it makes this humming noise that kind of echoes throughout the research lab. Okay, and now it is the Benito and Nova reinforcements turn. So they are currently on the ground floor, and we're going to use the same rules for them that we're using for the other group, so they can either move, stealth, or do a skill check. So if they move, they can move faster, but they'll probably be detected. If they do a skill check, they can use like elevators and stuff. If they stealth, they can move but will be undetected. It'll be a little slower though.
Okay, so they came into the building when Zigzag maybe was like, everyone storm Omnitech.
Yeah, so they've been
Yeah.
like hanging around waiting for your signal.
Okay. God, here's the thing. I don't want them to die. I also don't want to die, but I especially don't want the Benitos to die because these are the only ones loyal to me and not my mom. So it is a concern that I'm sending them into battle here. But I guess I want them. Who knows? It's a mystery if they have a netrunner or not. I guess I want them to move towards the elevators stealthily. I want them to be careful.
Okay.
I feel like no matter what, anytime we cut to them, they're just all like, put.
Yeah. They're all dead. Every time we cut to them, they're just, more of them are dead all of a sudden.
There's one just crying with one in his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, there are less of them this time.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted them to move to the elevator?
Stealth-like, yeah.
Stealth-like. Okay, so do a stealth check and a
Stealth-like.
basic tech.
Now, do they have better stats than Zigzag does?
They are using Zigzag stats.
Why? They should be better at this than me. They're criminals.
They're grunts.
Yeah, but Zigzag doesn't have any stealth.
Zigzag is like the heir to the throne, so she has better stats than they do.
Does she? They got a 9. They got a 9 for stealth. A 9. Because
Awesome.
Zigzag isn't stealthy.
So maybe they should have just ran. They should have moved.
So,
Could I have them do a guitar check or a cool check? They're the coolest grunts you've ever seen. They're
so
literally
cool.
the coolest.
They're decked out
Should get
in
them to
caterpillar
persuade
suit.
people.
Yeah.
Which is why they're so
take them
easily
somewhere.
detectable and not stealthy at all.
Yeah, when they get detected, they're gonna say they're exterminators, and that's why they have big guns.
So go ahead and
works.
roll a skill check, please.
Which
Totally
one?
works.
For basic tech for the elevator.
Basic tech. Another thing Zigzag great at. That's a 7.
Awesome. So
Super.
none of you are there, so we'll quickly go through this. So
Great.
Zigzag, you hear a call come through from your troops, and they're like, "Hey, we're on our way. It might take us a while though, because about 5 of us got nabbed in the lobby by security, but I think they know we're here. But we were able to get in the elevator." So
Hey, I was so wrong because apparently you're me and you're all clones of me, and I didn't realize that sort of when I gave the order for you to start moving in. So what I would like you to do is all just lie to people and use your persuasion skill, of which you're extremely cool and good at. And so the more you can see people and persuade them to take you to the 42nd floor, sort of just the better we're all going to do in this situation. So sorry about those 5. I assume all Novas were taken. And my apologies. I didn't realize you were all me. So if you could just persuade people, that would be great. Thank you. Sorry. Also, this is what the children do. The children do this as a phone or this. Not this, because I'm...
yeah, so
That entire time I was just looking at Mylan's face.
you get a call back from the person. Well, they're
All
on the phone with
clones.
you, and they're like, "Yeah, so it was kind of a mixed bag on who got picked up.
No, I
but we'll
refuse
try
to
the
be-
persuade thing." And you hear them say, "Hey, you, yeah," and you hear another person's like, "Why are you pointing that gun at me?" He's like, "Take me to the 42nd floor. I'm persuading you." So they're attempting to persuade people.
They're doing great, just like I would do.
Okay, so let's go to Raven.
You just
So
hear
Raven,
Give her a
Gunshots over
look
the
a little
comm.
bit, just like,
Raven, I am also in over my head. I didn't realize that I would have clone children.
yeah,
to
no,
take care of.
it's fine.
So Raven, you see that the Reaper seems to be stirring and is vibrating at a high frequency. What would you like to do?
Okay. Maybe 2 things, but I'll just keep going until you tell me to stop.
Yeah, go for it.
I do want to turn to the cool goons behind us and ask them to radio in for Magnum.
Yeah, you see Officer Diggins is like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll call him right away.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna charge up my cyber arm, and I'm gonna try to take him out while he vibrates, because I'm sure he's trying to wake the other ones up.
Go for it.
Okay. Let me just remember how to do that.
There's a button on here somewhere.
Looking at these numbers like,
Where is the on
Interesting.
switch? Where is the on switch?
Sorry, I left the manual at home.
Is that one's marksmanship, right? If I remember correctly.
The seal is for marksmanship.
Okay, reflexes, marksmanship, and D10. Okay, that was a crit. So let me roll again.
Oh, snap.
And a 5. Okay, so that's 15 plus 15, which is 30.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I always underestimate how powerful you are. So you power up your cyber arm and like blow half of his shoulder off. And you see he stops vibrating.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that happens.
That's pretty chill.
Okay. Do I have anything else that I can do? Or is that kind of...
I think that's it for this turn.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
One sec. That was wild.
Whatever's like going on synapse-wise in its brain, he's like, fuck, okay.
Right?
My bad.
My bad. Whoa.
Okay, cool. So that is gonna be oh, and that goes down. Zigzag, it's your turn now.
Yep, it is. Absolutely. Okay, so I am going to go to the live stream and I'm going to say what started out as a social visit has turned into some deep undercover nonsense that's going on at Omnitech. I encourage everyone to get the news out and get everyone you can over to Omnitech right now.
42nd floor.
On the 42nd floor is where we're at right now. And if this live stream goes dead, something bad's happened. And that's on Omnitech.
Yeah.
And then I am also going to say, Pip, I'm talking to you specifically. Get the rest of the Caterpillar Soup fan club mustered as soon as you can. And he's going to like that. He's going to enjoy that. Yeah, Carmen forgot Pip exists.
A real fan would save us.
Yeah, a real fan would save me, Zigzag. She doesn't really want to get people killed, but I think give me a persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a thing that Zigzag's good at? I would love to do that for you. Absolutely. 24. How's that?
Mustard as well.
Okay, one sec.
Is that good for you? Is a 24 good? A thing that Zigzag is skilled at, and apparently the only thing the Bonovas are good at also.
You see in the chat, people are like, yeah, bring down Omnitech, hashtag eat the rich. And then Pip comments on there as like,
Eat the rich, yeah.
as Caterpillar Soup, best fan or something like that is his username. And he's like, oh my gosh, I thought you would never ask. You know I always got you, boo. On my way right now. Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
No!
Thank you, King.
I'm gonna have Rian beat him up.
So yeah, that happens. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I would just want to say I would never have Rian beat him up. I beat my own people up.
You are
Our mob boss. They don't do that. You always have your clones do that.
Rule with an iron slap.
Yeah. Raven, who did you shoot? The Reaper?
Yes.
Excellent.
Please don't shoot the Reaper.
You also shot the Reaper. And then we shot the Reaper.
We did not shoot
did
the
not
deputy.
shoot the deputy.
Yeah, there you go.
I also want to... I don't want to shoot... He's not attacking us yet, and Raven's much more powerful than me. I want to see if anyone in these tanks is Juno or Calypso.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Absolutely. Do I have good eyes? I don't think I'm, like, super good at eyes. But let's find out.
How good are your eyes? Are you eating
Am I
your
good
kids?
at eyes?
Yeah, what's my eye situation? 13?
Better than Rian's.
I'll tell you this, it's pretty dark in here. And oh man, that was
I have my
savage.
flashlight on.
You have your flashlight on, but it's pretty dark. And after Raven's blast, it's kind of smoky. So yeah,
And there
you
was
can't
already
really
mist
tell.
going on. There was
Can I-
ominous mist when you first got in the floor. Anyway.
Can I just open one then? Can I just open one tank and look? in?
Absolutely. So you open one
Mistake.
of the tanks,
No.
and
Mistake.
one sec.
Big
Yes.
mistake.
And again, I have my phone. Everything I'm doing, I got my phone on. And we're
Yeah,
live.
so you're like creeping up to the tank,
How
real
many
found
retweets
footage
is this
style.
getting?
And
A lot
so
of
many, like it's trending. So you open the tank, and as you do, you see that there are a bunch of like really tiny little robots that look like Charles, all over this person's body, and you can see that they're like replacing parts of them with this metal alloy that turns a flesh color as they place it down, and you see that one of the eyes opens up, and it's this weird like reptilian eye that opens up, and then it like fills out into a human eye after a blink, and that's Zigzag's turn. So now it's somebody else's turn, and they are going to. Oh
But
my
it wasn't
gosh.
Juno or Calypso. It was just some sort of half reptile.
It was just some person.
I hate it.
Awesome. This is the best part of this show is when I get to play with the monsters. So,
Wait, are we watching the live stream?
I assume so. Yeah.
Do we recognize that person? Any of the rest of us?
Yeah.
Do a
That's-
local expert check.
Can we all do that?
While you guys are making a local expert check, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Someone has to plug her laptop in. She forgot to get the power cord.
I have a 12.
25.
25 from Ruby.
12.
So,
I need to
Ruby,
pay.
you recognize this person as someone who worked in your department before, and you didn't really talk to her that much, just kind of like in passing. And honestly, you don't even remember her name because y'all weren't really close. But you just remember that she was always really vocal about things that she didn't like about Omnitech and some of the
Wow.
questionable things that were
That
going
was-
on there.
Well, that was kind of a given, though, I'm guessing. We don't think that these are all the fans of Omnitech are getting weird
But it-
reptilian robot creatures.
But
Villains
it's
go
not
one-
Oriana.
No.
That's the big question, is it's not Oriana.
It is.
Okay,
Ooh.
right.
Villains
did
go
we
one
see
of
any
two
of-
ways, though, because either it's people who dissent against the company that you turn into your slaves, or it's the people who like think that it's a good thing
Right,
that
it's
you're
the, like,
doing it
promise
for
of,
the
like,
company.
right,
It's
yeah.
propaganda.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
No, right. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Did we get a look at any of the other, like when she did the scan of all the? I know it was cloudy and foggy for her, but did we get to see that?
No, it's gonna be on Zigzag's perception until you get there. That was a nice try though. Okay, so
The only thing I'm good at.
those creatures were doing that Zigzag saw, but you all see that there are the larger normal sized Charles robots that are on the Reaper. They are going to and
Mind their business.
they're going to totally mind their business and not do anything. You see they start to reform the part of the Reaper's shoulder that you blew off,
Oh no.
and start to sort of patch him back up.
Are we seeing that on the live stream? Are we seeing? Is that being live streamed?
You saw it as Zigzag is kind of like holding the phone around. So yeah, you all.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
assume that everything that happens in the lab, you all are able to see it as well.
Right.
So Ruby, you know that your Nemesis has returned. Okay, so that happened, and Zigzag, the creature that's in the tank,
Oh.
is going to
She
attack
gets
you. So
Yeah.
let's see. What are their stats?
What are their stats?
Da, da, da. Numbers.
Hopefully low.
You wish.
I do wish. Do wish that.
Okay, go ahead and do a what's it called?
Evasion.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love to do that.
Would you?
Absolutely. Dex plus evasion. Okay, plus a d10. 17.
Hey.
Okay, awesome. One sec, I can't
You
find
get
my
to
other
keep your
D10.
digits.
I get all of my body parts still, huh?
Congratulations, all your limbs are still on your body. You're intact. It's fantastic.
Okay, so those are percent die actually. Oh man, I lost one of my D10s. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
You should only need one d10 for this situation.
Oh, we're in the final battle.
Yeah, we're in timeout.
It is.
in the third act here.
Yeah.
Well, that works. What did you get, Zigzag?
17.
Awesome. And let's refresh my memory on this. So they rolled a 21.
Yes.
So that means
They hit me.
they hit you, and now they roll damage, and the damage needs to beat your armor to do damage to your health, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And I'm wearing very strong mega armor, which nobody questioned when I was giving a concert in the main hall.
You most certainly are.
You put sequins on it, they think it's a fashion statement.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's military chic is very in right now.
What's your armor?
15.
15. Excellent.
Da-na-na-na.
Armor's
Dun, dun.
15.
Don't touch me.
16.
So they're gonna hit you for 12 points of damage.
That bad, and I don't like it. I'm 8 points away from being seriously wounded.
Yeah, it's really all.
So what does it look like? How did she hit me, and am I horribly disfigured?
And was it hot?
Was it hot?
Temperature-wise.
Not like attractive-wise to watch Zigzag get slashed with, like, crocodile sharp claws across her face?
Crocodile
Maybe you have a
claws?
really cool scar now?
Well, I need to know if I look cute still.
Zigzag, you look. You see this creature open its eyes, and its hand is like a claw. It's kind of like turned on its side, and it slashes at you, and kind of cuts you across the face. And so that is the creature's turn.
And that's what your character art is going to look like.
And now,
Let's go.
you see that there are 10 of the decaying creatures start to move toward you all. Raven, they're going to attack you.
They don't have to, like, really and truly.
So 5 of them are going to attack. No, actually, that's not true.
12 of them are going to attack you.
Yeah. 2 more spawn just to kill you.
Only 10 are going right now.
The building comes alive and eats everyone.
5 are going to attack.
Monster house.
5 are going to attack Diggins and Penny, and 5 are going to
They
attack.
didn't deserve
Actually,
this.
no. 1 is going to attack Raven, and the other 9 are going to attack Diggins and Penny.
Diggins and Penny
Wow.
are literally just getting torn
Do they
apart.
get a
Just like
turn?
their limbs
They're
are
at
getting
the bottom of
ripped
the
off
turn
their
order.
body.
Okay.
Did they get
so,
to ask for help already, or is that, like...
on their turn? They would have called for help, or they
Would
will
have.
call for help.
They would have.
I misspoke. I'm looking for the roll.
Need it here.
No.
Here
They
lie
didn't.
Diggins. Wait, no, there also lies Diggins. There's a little bit of Penny. I think that's both of them.
Okay.
Over
So
there in the corner, that might be
Raven,
Diggins.
let's resolve yours. They rolled a 14? Go ahead and give me an evasion.
Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Uh-huh. I need a D10. Oh, crit, okay. Hold on. Okay, so that's 25.
Awesome. So they swipe at you, but you're easily able to dodge it, and you see Officer Diggins is like, Magna, we got a situation, and one of the creatures like cuts his throat, and Penny is just completely consumed by the others as they overwhelm him. So both Officer Diggins and Officer Penny are dead.
Penny was a man? I thought Penny was a woman this whole time.
Well, now they're nothing. So they're both dead.
Now they're just dead.
Let's see.
Now they're just stains on the carpet.
So Gizmo, it's your turn.
Well, we are currently still as a group in the elevator, right?
Or you all went up the stairs to the 27th
we're in the
floor.
stairs, yeah.
So you can either act as a group or act individually.
I would like to talk to my group. Oh, go ahead, Ruby.
No. Go.
So we're all right next to each other in initiative order anyway. So I want to see, Carmen. Was I able to see when we were watching everything in this room? Are there any turrets in that room?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Can everyone else do this as well? Because everybody has a better number than me.
No.
Oh, well, that's okay. I rolled a 9. Let's see. So
Hooray.
I'm 21.
Awesome. Yeah. So you saw that there were 2 turrets in the room.
Hell yeah. All right. So I tell my friends, I'm like, listen, I want to jack in. I want to get a hold of these turrets and start lighting the place up. You all can go without me if you need to, but I think that I can do the most damage from here.
Can you do that? Do they have cameras on them? Can you see what you're shooting? Or are you just going to be lighting up the room blindly?
They should have cameras on them. I mean, I think that that's the way that they're set up, is they're for remote security.
All right. Take them down.
So I look around for a place to jack in.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
So
I
we can
got a
only
1.
move Oh, I'm sorry.
A 1. Yeah, you see that there is a place, a terminal that you can use. It's kind of out in the open, though.
I think, what do you all think? I think I have to go for it, right?
So the only negative to that is that we can't move through the elevators without you. If we leave you here.
Right.
I agree it's a great idea. I just want to see bigger picture.
I mean...
We move slow without you.
Well, I mean, I'm going to need somebody to stand on my back anyway. Do you think we're going to do better if we get into that room and just let ourselves be shot up? Or do we get in there with this way?
My thought was that we might as well just jump in there because firepower is firepower, and we might as well back up our friends and actually be there, because if we're out here and we're equally as vulnerable...
I don't think we're equally as vulnerable. Have you been watching the same feed that I have?
Well, if you're going to be
Yeah, I think we're dead if we go in there. Sorry,
right,
Gizmo.
well,
we are dead if we go in there.
I'm gonna let you guys make the final call. I mean, if you need me to stand guard, I'm standing guard.
Well, it's going to take us forever to get up there. We're on the 27th floor. We're trying to get to the 42nd. Even if we get into the elevators in this building are so jacked up. Who knows how many elevators we're going to have to unlock and get on and move around.
All right.
It's going to take us forever. They're getting lit up right now.
Then let's do it.
So here's the thing. Here's the other idea, is that, like, while I do this, can you send Charles? Can you see if Charles can go in there and take control of some of those other robots?
I mean, I can see if he could even do it just remotely.
Okay. So then we're going to split up our turns. Okay? So,
Yeah.
right? So, I know I just kind of took my turn out of turn, but I want to do my turn. I want to jack in. Can I still do that, even though I was looking around?
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. So I have you all listed in the initiative order individually based on what you rolled, but we've been doing it if you want to move as a group or individually. So because you're choosing to move individually, you can all act once, and then you won't get another turn in this round. So next round it will go back, and then if you choose to act individually, then you each just get one turn for that round. And so on and so forth. So this will be y'all's individual turns for the round.
Okay.
So Sid, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I want to jack into that terminal and see if that's one turn. So that's all I can do. I'm gonna jack into that terminal.
Okay, go for it. Let's do a net action.
All right. Well, I critted, so.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
All right. So that's a 10, a 16 plus. Okay, so it's 23.
Awesome. So on a crit and a 23, you are able to access the turrets, and you can see that there's one on either side of the room, so you sort of can see everything in the room. You also are able, from this particular terminal, to access the pods.
Okay. Okay, cool. But I know I can't do that until next turn. So, okay.
That could be super dangerous as well.
Okay, so it's Gizmo's turn then?
Yes, Gizmo, what would you like to do?
I'm going to defer to Charles, and I'm going to see if he can get a remote connection to any of the little other Charleses in their room.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and do a tech check for Charles.
So that's Charles's turn, isn't it? Is that separate?
Yeah,
to
well, he
Gizmo's
also
turn?
technically, like, he had more than me. He had a higher turn point number wise in the roll, right? So he should go first anyway.
So Charles has already taken an individual turn this round.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to use your
Okay.
turn for Charles to activate.
Got it.
Right on.
Cool.
Got it.
Right on.
23.
Awesome. So you see Charles is able to gain control. Oh, that's why. That's why. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, Charles is able to gain control of 5 of the evil Charleses
bots,
in
yeah.
there. So that means this goes
Bizarro Charles.
Yeah, all 5 of the Bizarro Charleses, Charles I, are now.
They're just called Char.
They're Charli.
Char.
So the
Charlie.
Charli are going to be inserted into the initiative order after the evil Bizarro Charles.
Awesome.
Charleses. Anyway, so they are there.
The
Out of
good
control.
evil us's?
Are these the Yeah, oh god.
Yeah.
Are these the healing ones or?
Yes, these Charli
Okay.
are able to heal for 2d8.
Yes.
They also can do
Okay,
all
so
the,
that
other,
works.
the same stuff the regular Charles can do. They
Sing and
also only
dance.
have 1 HP or 2 HP, just like
So Ruby, can you control? Can Ruby also control them?
potentially. What would you like to do, Ruby? It's your turn.
Oh well, now I don't know. After what Sid just said, I had a plan, which was to. I'm just going to do my plan. Sorry if this is going to kill people. Actually, not sorry. What do I care? Ruby doesn't care.
Bring that Ruby energy.
I'm going to connect to security and go and like through the comms and just say, what the hell's going on? We got 2 officers down on the 42nd floor. We need backup stat. Get your asses up here.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for this because it wouldn't matter what you rolled. So you see on the feed that your
No,
message
that's
comes
not
through on Diggins and
Penny?
Penny's walkies, but the creatures are undead, so they don't respond to orders that way. They have to be controlled remotely through some sort of device. You remember from what you saw at the park, there are ways to control them remotely, but it has to be done through that device.
I'm sorry, I meant that to the whole security team, not to those 2.
Sorry, I
I
misunderstood.
meant the main. Yeah. So yeah, not to those 2, to the bigger security team.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I misunderstood.
I would love
yeah.
if that
Okay.
had worked though, and she got zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies are like, man,
So what did you
why
want
do you
to
put it
do?
like that?
Yes. Now, like new things come up, and I'm like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna stick. Like, she wants to talk to the biggest security team as a whole.
Yeah.
Just say, need backup on 42.
So you, you.
Which might be persuade.
No, you hear, I don't want to do it. You hear Magnum come on the radio, and he's like, yeah, I'll send some people up there right away. This is Magnum coming in hot. Dealing with some intruders on the first floor, but we'll send reinforcements to the 42nd lab.
Can I just go, hello?
Magnum.
He's
Who
like,
am I
I really like
talking
coming in
to?
hot.
this is Officer Magnum,
Who is
Omnitech
Officer
Security.
Magnum? Nice to meet you. I'll
You
catch
have
up with
this
you later.
conversation with Magnum, and we're gonna jump ahead to.
Come on, Zigzag, you knew that was coming.
You know, this is the first time I'm not mad about it. Like, I would love for Magnum to be like my step agent.
Okay. Oh, that's
Sage.
how we're actually really close to the initiative words. That works out. So now it is going to be their turn. So the other 10
I kind of wasted a turn though, sorry.
creatures in the room. No, that wasn't a waste. That was good. I need to add them to the initiative order. Can you roll 3d6, please, Ruby?
Me?
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm so stressed out.
6.
6? Okay,
6.
so there are 6 security officers that are going to head to the 42nd floor to back up the others, and I'll get their stats in a moment. And, so yeah,
Let's just add more
But not
complication
King
to come
Magnum himself.
he's dealing
Sad.
with the intruders on the first floor. There are some people who just stormed the Omnitech.
You mean do they
But
look
no,
like a
there's-
lot like Zigzag? Are they clones?
Potentially. So the other 10
haircuts.
creatures that were lining the wall, the like decrepit looking creatures with the animal mass, are going to attempt to attack Zigzag. 5 are going to attack Zigzag, 5 are going to attack Raven.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Hate it when that
can you
happens.
do a evasion check, Raven? We're going to do these one at a time. So you need to beat a 16 for this one.
Okay, hold on. Okay, got a 17, so we're good.
Awesome. Okay, so this one's a 12.
Okay, so do I need to
You need to beat
roll
12.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll
okay.
have to roll 5 times. So this
Oh,
is
okay,
5.
got you. Okay, a crit. So let me, I guess, go again.
Melting faces left and right.
Yeah, I guess that one's 29.
Awesome. So, yeah, you are able to dodge the attacks from the next 3 of them. So you have to roll one more time. This one's a 18.
Okay, well, I got a 16, so.
That's okay. Okay, so you dodge 4 of them pretty easy.
It's okay.
Zigzag, you've never seen like Raven fight up close, but Raven is like really well trained. So this is.
I wish there were clones of Raven downstairs.
What is your armor, Raven?
Would be fresh. 11, so it's not the highest.
Okay, cool.
I don't
So they rolled 19 damage, so that's 8
Eight?
points
You
of
get
damage
extra.
to your HP,
Oh, that was
and your
Okay.
armor goes down by 1.
Okay. Cool.
All right,
So-
Zigzag. So you are going to need to roll 5 evasions.
2,
So the
3, 4,
First
5.
one is 18 that you need to beat.
Okay, so the first one is 19.
Awesome. So you pretty easily dodged that.
Next
still
one is
At rhythm,
streaming
you
the
know.
whole time.
Yes.
So that's 4 is what you need to be for the next one.
The next one's 17.
Excellent. Effortlessly dodging that. 12 is what you need to beat for this one.
This one's 20.
Okay, awesome. Is that a crit?
No, that's a 5 plus my evasion and reflexes.
Awesome. 21 for this.
Oh shoot! I was doing reflexes instead of dex. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
As I said that out loud, I realized I was wrong. Should be dex.
That's okay. Let's just keep going with.
Okay, wait. So that last one was actually 16. Did I still miss, or did it hit me?
Oh gosh, I don't remember what it was. Let's say you missed.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. No worries. So I think this is the 4th attack, and
Yes.
This one was a 18.
Okay, this one I rolled a 10. I just rolled 5 dice at the same time. This one was a 10, so and then plus the next one, that's 15 plus 5, 20 plus 6.
Like 10, like a crit.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
awesome. So yeah, you're
die.
able to dodge the last 2.
Great. I would have
Absolutely.
gotten hit by that first one though, for sure.
Yeah. So Raven and Zigzag are fighting off these creatures that are swiping at you, and that one weird hybrid-looking creature is crawling out of its tank.
I hate it.
So that is the end of the first round.
Oh my god.
So we'll go
I
back
really
to...
feel like I want to be fair. I feel like I would have gotten hit by one if I was doing the right math.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. There's plenty to come. So
You're gonna die next round. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
true.
It's
You're right,
basically
you're
what Carmen's saying.
Yeah,
So,
it's what 1 out of 16. So
Yeah.
It's Charles's turn. What would you like Charles to do?
I want to see.
Yo, don't they need healing? I
Oh
whisper.
yeah. You're right. Let's see if Charles can get some healing action from his Charli brethren to help our.
Charlize.
Awesome.
Charles
You see,
Angels.
Charles is plugged in, and like he holds up his little claws and like saying "brethren," and the other Charli, you can see them holding up their little paws as well. And so,
I want to plush Charles so bad.
go ahead and make a tech check to see how many of the 5 Charli are able to provide healing.
Ooh. We got a 25.
Awesome. So all 5 Charli will be able to provide healing. Each of them can do 2d8. So you have 5 of them to divvy up between Raven and Zigzag, and you can decide who gets what, and then you'll roll 2d8 for each of them.
Okay.
I would say try to put more on Zigzag because she got hurt worse than I did.
Okay. And what would it be? What would I use otherwise after the actual roll? What do I do it with? Or does
Oh,
it
you
not
just
matter?
you just do 2d8, and
Oh,
then what
okay.
the result is, that's how much they heal for.
Okay. 9.
Awesome. So Zigzag, you heal for 9, and how many of those did you roll? Because you have 5. So did you just use 1, or was that?
Oh, yeah.
So you have 4 left.
Hold on, okay. 3.
I am back up to full. If
Okay.
that is for me.
So Zigzag's topped off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can heal Raven with the remaining 3 if you'd like.
Okay, sweet.
I love this image of this Charles like climbing up my face and me trying to like bat it off, and then it just like sprays, and like the scratches across my face are like filled in with that silver now. Like
Yeah. It's really,
Ziggy Stardust.
it tastes really bad, yeah.
I got a 4,
Awesome. So Raven, you heal for 4.
and now I have 2 more rolls.
Are you maxed out, Raven?
No.
Okay, yeah, you have 2 more.
I got a 2
Okay.
and another 2.
Okay, well, that puts me right at where I need to be.
we're doing great.
Awesome. So the Charli unite, and they head out to heal your teammates, and that is Charles's turn. So
We did it!
now the Reaper is
All
going
right.
to.
No, beans. All right. The Reaper's gonna undo all that hard
The
work.
Reaper is just a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
the Reaper is going to jump down from the balcony.
Predator style.
And I need you to make a evasion check to avoid being landed on by the Reaper.
While they do that, can you describe like what it looks like when he jumps down? Because I imagine it's very
Sure.
exciting.
Describe it as he lands and doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And also, Sid, the way you asked that, Sid, that was a little disturbing. The way you asked that question. Too.
Listen.
Can you describe how he
He
jumps?
stomps on us.
Yeah.
Listen.
Can you just paint me a word picture?
Sounds very exciting.
So
It does sound exciting.
Yeah.
he has evil Charli like crawling all over his body, and there is like this weird steam that's coming from him.
Weird.
And he,
Love it.
That's
kind
my
of
band name.
he leaps into the air, and you need to be a 20.
Oh,
Being hit by this.
Oh no, I was hit. I was hit for sure.
I'm
Raven.
so glad that you healed them, Gizmo.
Evasion. Okay.
Me too.
Got an 18. So
Okay.
I did get smacked.
So in that
Me
case,
too. 18.
Oh, my leg.
18.
Smacked him
Wow.
down.
This is so
Oh,
sad.
that's not very
I don't
good.
want to know what Mylan's into. She's telling us how sexy she thinks this is.
I've got some crazy ideas to try and help you guys.
We're
Okay.
exterminators. Don't hit us.
So tell me everybody's armor. So this is he rolled 18 damage. So what's everybody's armor?
I'm guessing, like when it goes down 1 point, it doesn't go back up even if we heal, right?
That's
Okay.
correct.
To repair it, yeah.
Just double checking. I have 10 armor.
Okay, so 8 damage to your health, and your armor goes down by 1. Zigzag.
So I took my point out of my head armor before. Or should I have taken it out of the body armor? I assumed because it hit me in the face, but I could have taken out my body armor. It doesn't matter.
I totally forgot that there's
I was
different.
thinking about that, and I'm gonna say like
One
so
armor.
we're not doing specific body parts. Like all of your armor goes down by 1.
Fair point. So 14.
Okay, cool. So then you take 4 points of damage, and all of your armor goes down by 1. And unfortunately, as he comes crashing down, since he's been vibrating like a shockwave, and all of the Charli that were healing you are dead. So all the 5 good Charli are now deceased.
Now, are there also bad Charli that died?
Yeah, does he get to choose what his shockwave hits?
Go ahead and roll some luck for me.
Okay.
One or both. of you.
Is it just luck, like plus a d10?
Just luck, yeah.
Okay, luck plus a d10, or just tell you what my luck stat is?
Just luck plus a d10, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got a 12.
Okay, awesome. So roll 1d6.
It doesn't sound totally awesome to me, I'm afraid. 6. So I guess is that a
Six? Okay,
crit
awesome.
for a d6?
So as he comes crashing down, he destroys all of the good Charli, and there were about 10 evil Charleses on him, but 6 of them get destroyed as well in the crash.
Well, my other plan
So only
backfired
has 4
because
more.
I needed some Charli.
And
Well, you still got 4, yeah.
But I
On
gotta,
him,
but then I have
yeah.
to use a roll to get them to
Yes.
be good.
so now
They're Bizarro.
it's the
But isn't it
Benito and
Charles'
Nova
one?
reinforcements' turn.
Right.
So 5 of them were apprehended on the first floor, and there are 8 of them remaining. And unfortunately, their efforts to persuade people, they're not as persuasive as you. So I know that they're using your stats, but they're only using your stats to make them faster. So they can either move, stealth, or use a skill.
They're just gonna move with their guns. They're also good at shooting. They're gonna use their guns, and anyone who tries to stop them or threaten with their guns. I guess they wouldn't. Maybe they will. I don't care.
Okay.
Well.
I'll tell you what. So, because Ruby had the clutch move earlier of calling for reinforcements, I'm going to say that everybody's been super distracted, and your reinforcements were able to make it to the 25th floor on the last turn.
Excellent. Yes.
So they're halfway there.
The people they couldn't persuade, they just pushed into the elevator and rubbed them up against the panel until their key card beeped.
Well, they can access the 25th floor just with a normal elevator.
I thought
So
the
they're at the
elevators were
skybridge.
shut down.
Well, they went up the stairs.
Great,
So they were
okay,
able to
ran
make
up
it up the stairs to make it to the 25th floor. So give me an athletics check, and if you beat DV of...
Don't even tell me.
15,
Don't even tell me until it's...
Okay.
Oh, that's a 9 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 18.
18? Okay, awesome. So they are able to make it to the 35th floor. So on their next turn, they'll be able to make it to you.
Beautiful.
And there are 8 of them.
I would like to inform the other ones that got caught to just fight their way out. So I'd just like to tell them to struggle more.
They're very much in jail.
Great. Well, they're doing more struggling then.
Okay. So Raven, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So remember how I still have that like stuffed Charles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever's
First
happening, I
question:
love it.
Where's the Reaper right now? Is he like? Is there like a boot on my back or something? Or did he get off?
He's not standing on you, but
Oh,
he's
okay,
next
cool.
to you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, is he just like landing on me? Okay, cool. Am I being watched? Is he like watching me ATM?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening,
Just
so
turns
he's-
his head and
he's
stares
kind of
right
distracted,
into your
I
eyes.
guess.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna like rip open the plush Charles and put my 2C9 in it.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Actually, no, what? You don't have to, because they're all undead. So yeah, you rip open the stuffed Charles and put your 2C9
awesome.
into the stuffed
So
Charles.
awesome.
What would
Then
you like to do?
okay, I'm gonna like take one of its like little stuffed like claws or whatever, swing it back, and then almost kind of like frisbee it into like the farther end of the room, but like kind of in the center, if that makes sense. Like the farther 3/4 of the room.
Okay.
Do I need to do a throw check?
No, that's funny. No, you don't have to do that. But I will say that, like, what was the range on those? I don't know if you can do that without hurting yourself. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I know.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, no, so you're totally able to do that.
Okay,
So,
but I'm not detonating them right now.
Yeah, no, you throw it towards the other half of the room, but it's still kind of close to the center, and it's hidden in the plush Charles.
Imagine it's inconspicuous. Can I do any more, or?
That was an object interaction. I'm gonna say that your action was throwing it, and if you want to move, you can do that. There probably isn't anywhere in the room that you can move where an enemy couldn't get to you with their movement.
Yeah, so I think it's fine. I'll just stay here.
Okay, cool. Zigzag, it's your turn.
Great. I wanted to cry about all of the pain I'm in. No, of course not. Zigzag is so composed right now. Nothing's going wrong. This is all perfectly fine. I'm gonna stand up from when he jumped down and crushed us all under his big strong feet that Mylan really enjoyed. And then I'm gonna shoot the Reaper with a gun. And then
okay.
also recommend to Raven that we retreat out of the room and perhaps find one of the different rooms in the hallway to close the door on this man.
Okay, I missed the first part of that. You said you did something, then you shot him, and then you.
I said I
She's
stood
got
up. I said I
Okay,
stood up.
cool.
I was just
She
giving
cried.
some flavor.
Oh
She
yeah,
cried
you
first.
Well,
Right.
that's
And then
sort of
she
Aaron
stood up.
likes to cry a lot, you know? That was Aaron processing.
It's a meta.
this.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
awesome.
a
Go
meta
ahead.
of Aaron crying.
Go ahead and do a attack.
Great. Would love to do that for you.
He got a 12.
Mm-hmm. That's a 10. Plus a 10, that's a 20.
Oh, crit. Okay, awesome. So
It's not a crit, it's
okay,
just
never
good at shooting.
okay. Go ahead and do some damage.
Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4 d6. That is 11 damage. I'm sure he's got... You know what? You said that we could see a lot of his skin. And so that makes me think that he doesn't have a lot of armor on. So that's 11 damage.
Awesome. So you shoot him, and you see that the bullet gets stuck in his flesh and bounces out. What that means in game terms is that his armor is higher than what you rolled. But his skin is being replaced by the... Yeah, he's pretty gnarly. Okay, cool. So
wait. Can I? So Raven didn't run on her turn. Can we run to get? Can I grab her and can we retreat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. If Raven's amenable to this situation, I know you want to. I know you want to explode some C9, but can you do that while running away?
Probably.
Okay. Great. So we turn to get as far away. So Raven's gonna. I mean, Zigzag is gonna pull Raven, sort of in a retreat fashion.
Okay. So you and Raven run to the hallway. Are you attempting to shoot the C9 on the way out?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say that you are in the process of leaving the room, and we'll resolve the rest of your movement on Raven's turn. So that she has a chance to shoot the C9. So that is your turn.
And that's why I didn't shoot the C9. So we could remove ourselves from that area.
Okay. So actually that doesn't work because the enemies are about to go. So in that case, I'll tell you what. Zigzag, you made an attack. You're using your movement.
Yeah, what's up?
I think this is really cool. So I'm gonna say that I'll give each of you a chance to shoot it.
Okay.
And however, I do want to point out that there are pods that you haven't opened and other stuff like that.
What are we gonna do? Be like, okay, guys, let's take a little break to look in the pods.
We really just want to examine some stuff.
I have access. Sid has access. She could look.
I'm just putting it out there.
We'll have a little peek on your turn. We're busy.
We're busy not dying.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, who sent in the cavalry to heal you? You would not still be alive if it weren't for me.
You know what?
I would still
hear it. You're in another room.
Let's put a pin in that. So, if you want to move, you're gonna have to ready an action and move on your next turn. Because, or how about this? I'll give you a choice. You can either move now, but you won't be able to shoot it, or you can wait until next round and move and attempt to shoot it.
Well, I think we should do the latter.
Okay, cool.
I'm just holding Raven's hand then. That's what I did. That is the action I took.
Please draw this. Please draw this.
So the 4 remaining evil Charli are going to dismount the Reaper, and they're going to go to 4 of the pods and start to drop some sort of liquid into the pods. So that's their turn. The hybrid creature is out of its pod now, and it is going to... The hybrid creature is going to attack the Reaper.
What?
Yeah. So this creature is kind of like going berserk. And, okay.
I don't feel so bad about getting scratched in the face.
It tries to scratch the Reaper, and the Reaper grabs its arm and punches it back. So the 2 of them are fighting. And the other 10 undead creatures are going to come to the Reaper's aid. And so all of the monsters are kind of converging on the pods. and you see that the undead creatures start to smash open some of the other pods, and you can see there are 12 pods total, and out of 10 of the pods, you can see that there are like tails and claws and like deformed heads that start to like scrape and pull their way out of the pods. But there are 2 pods that are being like filled by the evil Charli that are untouched by the monsters at the moment. And so
Are those important? Are those
that's their turn.
important?
Okay, so the security team that Ruby called last turn, they have the badges to get them straight there. So they make it to the 35th floor on this turn. Next turn, they'll be able to arrive on the 42nd floor. And we go back to the top of the turn order. It's Charles's turn. What would you like Charles to do?
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You missed all of us.
I skipped you. I was thinking that about last turn. I'm sorry. You haven't had a chance to go. So, Gizmo, would you like to act individually or as a group?
I would like to talk to my group. Because we're in no way able to get to them in any amount of turns, really.
Right. No, but this is the chance, right? So I have access. I have access to the turrets and the pods now. So we've been waiting all this time just to be able to do this.
Yeah. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. You said how many Bizarro Charles are left?
4.
I'm going to roll to see if I can get the rest of them on our side.
Awesome. Go for it.
$19.
Awesome. So yes, Charles is able to take control of the other Bizarro Charleses, Bizarro Charles and we're gonna come back to that. So Sid, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I want to see what I'm able to do because I want to see if I can do both of these on one turn. I just want to look to see what's in those 2 pods, and then I want to take an action. Can I do those 2 separate things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you most certainly can.
So first I want to look in the 2 pods. Who's in there?
So you see in one of the pods, you see Juno is in there.
Okay.
And you see that there are small robots that are slowly replacing parts of her with that weird humanoid metal that the other creatures have. And then the other pod, you see Calypso is in there.
Okay.
Calypso actually looks fully healed from all of their wounds. And they are also being replaced by those small robots.
Okay. So I say this to Gizmo and Ruby. Juno and Calypso are in the pods that haven't been opened yet. Ruby, I don't know what you want to do about that, but I am going to see if I can take hold of the turrets and shoot at the Reaper.
Awesome. Yeah, you have control of the turrets. So it is your stats to hit. So you are ranged attack, and the turrets do 5d6 damage.
Okay.
And you have 2 of them.
Okay, my ranged attack. Okay. Got it. Okay. So how do I do that? I would do a d10 and then I add my stat for my pistol, basically?
So it's your reflexes plus your marksmanship plus 1d10.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can I roll for each one of the turrets, or is it just...
Yeah, roll one at a time for each of them.
Okay, so I got 18.
Awesome. That hits. Go ahead and roll it again.
Okay, for the second turret, and then
That's
we'll do damage. Okay.
That's correct.
Oh, that was a 1.
Okay, awesome. So the second turret is unable to hit. It's still kind of turning as it's firing, but the first one hits. So go ahead and roll 5d6 damage.
Okay. I have 5 of them. I'm just grabbing them. I'm gonna roll them all at once. Get it exciting here.
Dun, da, da, da.
So excited. Okay. Now, let's see. 10, 17.
Awesome. Awesome. So you light up the Reaper with one of these turrets and completely blow him back, and he crashes through some of the other pods and crushing some of the formerly evil Charles I. So there are 2 remaining
Good Charles.
Bizarro Charleses. And the Reaper is down. He's not dead, but he's hurt. So Ruby, what would you like to do?
I would like to call into Callista to see if she's able to operate the pods from where she is.
Yes.
Possible?
Could you do a it's been a while since we did a check for it, but the check that you use for like your radio skill, do you remember what skill you used for that?
Oh, my micro radio just worked. There is no.
Oh, it just works. Okay,
it just works.
Awesome. So,
but it does only have a 1 mile. It does only have a 1 mile. I should be honest.
Gotcha. Okay. Do a tech check for me.
A tech check?
Tech check.
Oh, that's not good.
Tech check.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh no, Ruby.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Callista's like, yeah, I should be able to access them remotely. I just need you to get a little closer.
Well, okay. Is that my turn?
No, you can do something else if you like.
Okay, I'm going. I'm running.
You want to run? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you all.
Yeah, suckers! I'm outie.
I think you left off when you were on the 27th floor.
Yes, we're on the 27th.
Okay, awesome. So go ahead and make an athletics check. Oh, actually, if you wanted to, you could make us. Well, if you wanted to, you could ask Sid to let you use the elevators, and then Sid can make a net action to use the elevators for you, or you can run up the stairs with an athletics if you want.
Can I not do? Because to do her net action, that's right. Sorry, but what I'm saying is her net action takes up a turn, doesn't it?
No, essentially what I'm saying is you can either take the stairs or the elevators. Your choice.
I would like to take the elevators.
Okay, awesome. So Sid, could you do a net action?
Yes.
And depending on what you get will determine how far Ruby can go.
All right, and while I'm doing this, I hand Ruby that key card that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a 14.
Awesome. So you are on the 27th floor. This building goes up to the 39th floor. And then there's another sky bridge. Yeah. So you get to the 39th floor in the elevators. And then on your next turn, you can make it across to get up to the research lab.
Okay, I take it 39th floor isn't close enough. But yes.
You go ahead and make a tech check to see.
If I roll a 1 again, I'm punching the camera. Not much better. 8.
8? Okay, awesome. Yeah, Callista's like, I'm still having a hard time connecting. I need you to get a little closer.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Right.
And I think
I'm
that's
trying, Papes. I'm trying.
You are.
everyone.
You are trying.
So,
Unusual for me, but I'm doing it.
a lot of things are happening. Our band of bandits are making moves. They have a potential plan it seems like, to defeat the Reaper once and for all. But that's where we're going to stop for today. So thank you all so much for watching, and come back next time to see what happens in our last few episodes of the season. We are so happy that you joined us, and we'll see you then.